Let's bring it over to the First at 4 kitchen. We're welcoming back Becca Swick and Lana Kunick of the Site Center of Northwest PA. You ladies have been cooking up some great healthy and diabetic-friendly recipes. And today we're finally to the good stuff. It's the dessert.
Dessert. Yay.
It's the dessert. And today we are doing, I'm going to say it right,
Got it.
surprise pumpkin swirl, not squirrel, brownies.
We're not cooking squirrel
I
here.
keep making that slip. I didn't want to do it again. Lana, what are you doing right there?
So I'm just going to, first of all, these are pumpkin brownies, a little play on the word, because these are certainly not brownies, they're more of a muffin. But what I'm doing is I'm generously greasing our muffin pans here, and then I'm gonna take the batter, which we've already spun up in the food processor, and the star of the show, ladies, is black beans.
I know.
You heard that right.
Is that the surprise part?
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
the surprise?
Yes.
That's
Surprise.
a surprise.
Yeah.
So why we chose this recipe is because of the fiber content. Black beans up your fiber, which helps with heart health. It helps to balance blood sugars, and also helps to keep you fuller longer.
And you said the secret is in the mixing. As long as you mix it long enough and you let it all,
Turn into a batter,
Turn
really.
into a batter. It does. It looks just like a brownie batter.
And doesn't it smell like a brownie batter?
does.
I mean, it really
Yeah,
does.
it sure does.
And if you're getting the recipe either off of the Erie News Now website or the Site Center website, you'll notice there's kind of two sets of ingredients. This could not be faster or easier. You basically take the first set of ingredients, which is a can of black beans. You drain it, rinse it, get those in the food processor or blender, whatever you're going to blend it with. And then the rest of your quick little ingredients here, it all goes in together. You just whiz it up until it looks like a batter. And then the second part is going to be the pumpkin swirl topping.
More fiber.
More fiber, and which couldn't be easier. It's literally just a little bit more pumpkin, an egg, a little bit of maple syrup for sweetness. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take just a dollop of this mixture, dab it onto these, and then give a little bit of a swirl with a fork. So it makes it look just really pretty and
So I'm looking
holiday.
at the recipe and I see that you have some cocoa in here, but there's no sugar.
Yeah.
There's no sugar. It's maple syrup.
So no
Okay.
white sugar.
No white sugar.
I've seen a lot of recipes, though, and not even in the fall, using pumpkin puree.
Yes.
What's the secret there? It makes for a nice moist batter, too, right?
A moist batter that's truly the key, but also that fiber. I think a lot of people are focusing on it because
Yes.
Americans don't get enough fiber. The American Heart Association recommends that we get roughly 25 grams of fiber a day. So that's why I feel like it's all the rage on social and on YouTube, because we're trying to get that heart health in for us.
And this will taste just like a pumpkin swirl brownie, kind of chocolatey
promise
dessert.
you.
Promise
I promise
you.
you.
Promise
I
you.
believe
Absolutely
you.
delicious. Yes.
That's impressive. So
Yes.
how long do you bake these?
So they go into a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes, and I did do a couple of test batches, and I will tell you that I played around with these spices a little bit. So the test batch that we already have kind of ready to rock, I stuck pretty much to the spices that are called for in the recipe, which are mostly holiday spices. So you can do like allspice, you can do pumpkin spice, cloves. Those were the
warm
a little bit
ones.
more
Yeah.
the
Warm,
warm,
cozy
the warm
spices.
ones.
Yes.
And then this batch actually, I kind of revved up the cocoa a little bit, and I added cinnamon instead.
Oh.
So
So you can play with it and make it your own.
you can
It's
play with
versatile.
it.
Yeah.
With baking, keep in mind you want to keep kind of the wet to dry ratios about the same, and so that it bakes all right. But you can always swap out your spices. You can definitely kind of make those little changes and just kind of make your own test kitchen.
Yeah.
And decide what you like.
And
They
I
smell
like
amazing.
how they're the little individual brownies, too, that you can enjoy.
Well, and it really helps to regulate portion size.
Yeah,
so
sure.
we were going to talk about the portion size. You're going to see when these come out, a portion is 2 of these bad boys.
Oh,
so for
even
about
better.
100 calories
Love
a
that.
piece.
Even
So,
better.
yeah.
Of course, we're going to come
Great.
back at the end of this hour. We're going to taste test. Girls, do a quick spin. I know your coworkers put the
Oh,
braids
Mary
in your hair
Yoakum.
today. There you go.
Mary Yoakum.
Nicely done with the braids, Mary Yoakum.